Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Flash at the garage, where badge hype gets left at the dealership, spec sheet worship gets tossed in the glove box, and what you're left with is raw, unfiltered driving truth. If you're new here, this is the one channel that doesn't care how shiny the brochure looks or how dramatic the marketing campaign sounds. We care about how the car feels, drives, and stacks up where it counts, say on the pavement, in the dirt, or wherever the rubber meets the terrain. Exterior. And today, we've got something that's bound to stir up a little nostalgia with a whole new school twist. Meet the 2026 Toyota Baby FJ Cruiser. Yep, a Toyota's come back swinging with a compact off-roader that revives the spirit of the classic FJ Cruiser, only this time it's smaller, lighter, and aimed squarely at folks who want legit off-road chops without driving something the size of a school bus. Let's not waste time. Starting at the front, you get that unmistakable FJ face, a boxy, retro, and squared off like it was hewn from a mountain. Round LED headlights sit flush inside squared bezels, throwing it back to the old-school Land Cruisers, while the grille carries the bold Toyota script across a black mesh panel and oak chrome. No nonsense. Beneath that, a thick, functional bumper with integrated tow hooks and an exposed skid plate lets you know this thing's not just here to pose in a Whole Foods parking lot. It's ready to crawl, bash, and climb. Move to the side and it's clear Toyota wasn't chasing trends, and this isn't some bubbly crossover in combo. Flat fenders, chunky plastic cladding, and short overhangs keep things rugged and practical. The stance is upright and purposeful, almost cartoonishly tough for its size. Blacked out 17-inch wheels wrapped in all-terrain rubber scream capability without overcompensating. There's real ground clearance here, ain't not a marketing illusion. And just like the OG FJ, the Baby FJ comes with rear-hinged half doors behind the front, say an old-school design choice that screams utility and adds to its boxy charisma. Swing around back and things stay unapologetically square. The tailgate opens sideways, not upward, and the spare tire is mounted right where it belongs, on the back door. Like any self-respecting off-roader, the taillights are simple vertical LEDs, nothing flashy. But again, this isn't a crossover trying to look tough. It is tough, and Toyota knows it. The rear bumper is thick, metal-edged, and integrated with another skid plate. Even the rear window has that classic wraparound look that pays homage to the FJ legacy. Interior. Step inside and here's where things take a slightly more modern turn, but not too much. The cabin is functional, durable, and purpose-built. You don't get acres of leather or fake wood trim. What you do get are rubberized floors, washable materials, and chunky switches that feel like they were designed to be used with gloves. The dashboard is upright and symmetrical, with the central touch screen that's intuitive but not overbearing. Toyota wisely didn't try to reinvent the wheel here. They gave you just enough tech to stay current, without layering it in useless distractions. There's Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, a digital gauge cluster with off-road data displays, and even a dedicated terrain mode controller right where your hand naturally rests. Climate knobs are oversized, vents are circular and aircraft style, and the center console has real utility, including a locking cubby and multiple USB ports. As for seating, you get tough cloth buckets up front, supportive with decent bolstering, and a flat folding rear bench that can actually accommodate adults without compromising cargo. Everything about this interior says go ahead, get it muddy, and that's exactly the vibe it needs. Now, on to what really matters, performance. And here's where things get interesting. Under the stubby hood of the Baby FJ is Toyota's all-new 2.4-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder hybrid setup, borrowed and tuned from the Tacoma. It puts down 278 horsepower and 317 pounds-feet of torque, which, in a rig this size, is plenty. It's mated to an 8-speed automatic and backed by a full-time 4WD system with low range. You heard that right, a real 4-wheel drive, with lockers, and available crawl control. This isn't just a soft roader, it's a legit trail tool. On the road, it's planted and responsive, not fast, but punchy. The hybrid torque fills in low-end gaps, and throttle response is surprisingly sharp for something this boxy. It's not going to outrun a WRX, but that's not the point. What it will do is clamber up loose gravel hills, ford shallow streams, and handle washboard trails without breaking a sweat. Suspension travel is generous for the class, and the steering is slow and deliberate, which feels right in a car like this. You want confidence, not twitchiness. In town, the compact size actually helps. Parking is easy, visibility is solid thanks to that high roof and low belt line, and the turning circle is surprisingly tight. Sure, wind noise gets loud above 70. And it's not the quietest ride on the highway, but that's the trade-off you make when you choose something honest. This isn't a soft city SUV, it's an off-roader that just happens to work in the city. As for pricing, Toyota's coming in hot with the base model right around $34,000, and that includes the 4WD system and hybrid powertrain. Higher trims with more off-road kit, think locking diffs, rock rails, metal bumpers, will push into the low $40,000s. But even at that range, this thing is a bargain when you stack it up against rivals like the Ford Bronco Sport Badlands or Jeep Renegade Trailhawk. They may have the name recognition, but this baby FJ has heritage and heart and actual trail capability, not just plastic cladding and marketing. So, final thoughts. Toyota didn't just mail it in with the 2026 baby FJ Cruiser. They resurrected the FJ spirit, boxy, functional, rugged, and stuffed it into a compact package that punches way above its weight. It's not pretending to be something it's not. It doesn't chase trends. It just does the job, and looks damn good doing it. For folks who want a real deal off-roader without committing to a full-size truck or mortgage-size payment, this might just be the sweet spot. That's it for today's review on Car Flash. If you're tired of spec sheet worship, tired of press kit parroting, and want reviews from folks who actually drive what they review, not just film it from a parking lot, you're in the right place. Hit that subscribe button, drop your thoughts in the comments. Is this baby FJ the revival we've been waiting for, or too little too late? Till next time, keep it rubber side down.